Hi, I am Charlotte Stevens and the Ancestors, and I am inviting you to Black Goddess Rising because Black women are not taken care of. There's nobody really looking out for our mental health. And even when it comes to issues of like looking at anti Blackness or the whole movement that happened around George Floyd, we still do not take into consideration the unique experiences of being a Black woman in this country. So not only do we deal with all the racism and the anti-Blackness, but we also deal with everything that sexism has to offer, right? And so we often don't think about what's happening to our Black girls in schools. We think about our Black boys, but not the way our Black girls are being sexualized, the way our Black girls are being neglected, the issues that they're facing. We don't think about the issues that the average Black woman faces on a daily basis. A number of us are depressed. A number of us are, in survival mode. We're just used to just powering through and doing what it takes to get the job done, but there's so little consideration as to how we feel and how we're doing, right? We often don't even have the time to reflect on how am I doing, right? Because it's just go, 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 get it done, like survive. And so I created this masterclass for us. I created it for people like me. So my situation is, I have a six-figure business. I started my own business, made six figures in my first year. I was working 15 hours a week. I have a life that was pretty ideal, pretty great, right? That's seemingly pretty great, looking like I have it all together. And I went through a very serious depression in December or August, and went through another very serious suicidal depression in December, where I was contemplating ending my life. I was having conversations with my children at the time. They were 7 and 9, about how I am losing my battle with depression and I don't think that I'm going to survive to spring. So that was a conversation I'm having with my kids in the month of December. And how I arrived at this whole place of focusing on Black Goddessry was I started looking at life after death. I started looking at near-death experiences and what happens. Well, what would happen if I actually ended my life? And as I was going down that rabbit hole, I started to get tapped back into mystical experiences in life, right? Like death is a mystical experience, the whole idea of souls coming down to earth to be people, like that whole, it just kind of took me down this rabbit hole. And I started to remember my gifts. I remember like I have psychic dreams. I have gifts where I can speak to spirits from the spirit world, right? And I started to think about my melanin and my ability to manifest. And as I researched more and found out more about our melanin and how amazing it is, about our Yoni and how we can use our vagina and our uterus and all of that power to manifest, I found my will to live. I was curious enough about life to want to keep going. I was curious enough about my own divinity as a Black woman to change the trajectory of my life. And that gave me the will to live. I mean, essentially, that's what it gave me. And so that's what I want to give to so many other queens, because we are suffering in silence. We suffer alone. We need community. We're lonely. And we often don't feel that there's things to celebrate about being a Black woman. I know that for me, there was a time when I was doing anti-racism work where I really felt like hated and hunted. I felt hated and hunted. And that is not a good place to be. That's low vibration. And so what I want to give to queens is I want you to know how magical and amazing you are. I want you to know how incredible you are. I want you to know your melanin is a gift. I want you to know your yoni and your uterus and your menstruation is a gift. And you have the power to manifest whatever you want in your life. And I know because I did it. I came from the trenches. I came from wanting to end my life to now I'm like, I'm creating a magical life for myself and for other people. So this class is free. You're going to walk away celebrating yourself. You're going to walk away, feeling yourself. You're going to be confident. You're going to be excited about being a Black woman, and it's absolutely free. So come to the class. This is a gift for all of y'all. Where I'm coming from is this. I'm still committed to anti-racism work, but what I know is that when you invest in the women, that's how you change a community. And I know that if Black women are not taken care of, the Black community crumbles because we carry this community. Let's be real. We carry it. And we're the ones that are taking care of the children. So when we're well, everybody's well. But if we're not well, nobody's well. And if you think that your children can't pick up on your low level vibration, your stress, they can. And you deserve so much better. Let's get it, queens. Let's get it. Come to the class, invite your homies, bring the friends. Let's go. It's going to be amazing. I cannot wait to meet you. Black Goddess Rising. Also join my Facebook group, The Divine Black Goddess, where you're going to get all kinds of information. I've only had the group up 3 weeks. I have almost 200 posts, okay? Like, the queen goes hard up in her group, right? I really want y'all to just have all kind of things are making you feel good all the time. So Black Goddess Rising is the name of the class, and my Facebook group is the Divine Black Goddess. All of this is in links and everything. So I can't wait to see you in class. Bye. I'll see you soon. Bye, Queens.